Sports, driven by your Oklahoma Ford dealers.
And welcome into sports, everybody. Well, who says nobody in this part of the world plays defense anymore? OU and OSU both opened 2013 with impressive victories Saturday, anchored by dominant defensive performances. Sooners and Cowboys combined to surrender a measly 3 points. Our weekend recap starts in Houston, where OSU thumps Mississippi State of the SEC 21-3. What a debut for new defensive coordinator Glenn Spencer. Promised a more aggressive defense, and it delivered. 10 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, and for the first time since 1995, the Pokes hold a BCS conference opponent without a touchdown.
You know, that they didn't panic and didn't all of a sudden hit the panic buttons, and we didn't go nuts on the sidelines starting to change everything we worked on, everything we're hanging our hat on, everything we've talked about for months now. We stuck to our guns.
I've been here for 4 years, and I mean, it's a great feeling, man. This is what I came to the school to do, and I'm glad we have the opportunity to do it this season.
First quarter. As for that offense, Clint Chelf starting the game at quarterback, but J.W. Walsh would finish it. Coming on for Chelf after just the second series, Walsh throwing for 135 yards, more importantly, running for 125. That 46-yard keeper in the second quarter kick-started a scoreless Cowboys offense.
Absolutely. I think once we got that rolling, I think everyone just kind of, fell back into themselves and were ready to play. I think it kind of put us back into the little comfort zone that we were ready to, go out and play ball.
He's a great quarterback. He stays humble, stays working hard. Even in practice, we let him run a little bit, and he'll run all the way down the field, literally 70 yards just to score. I mean, that guy's a great guy.
Now, former OSU wide receiver Colton Chelf may not agree with that. Colton taking to Twitter yesterday, calling out Coach Gundy for benching his little brother Clint so early in the game. Anyway, up next, OSU at San Antonio Saturday, 11 a.m. Well, Sooner Nation, you got your wish. New quarterback Trevor Knight, very different from the departing Landry Jones, for better and for worse. Knight struggling to throw the ball in last night's 34-0 defeat of Louisiana-Monroe, completing just 11 of 28 passes, just 82 yards. When we ever see a line like that in Norman? He missed badly on several short throws, but did settle down and toss 3 touchdowns, and he led the team in rushing with 112 yards. He is a playmaker, just not the kind Owen Field has grown accustomed to.
Try not to worry too much about stats. You take what they can give you. We didn't light it up like they have here in the past, but we did what we needed to do to win. And anytime you get a win, that's all that matters, so we'll just push on to next week.
I think that's one of the positives that came out of it. Trevor didn't have everything go right early. He didn't hit a panic button. We just continued to play ball.
Of course, you saw how his ability to run and the opportunities it gives you. I'm sure he'll settle down and get smoother with some of his throws. We see him make these throws over and over daily.
Just missed a few things here and there, nothing big. We know we can correct it next week. That's the good thing about this game, is we know we can only go up from here.
Well, of course, all eyes were on Knight, but the star of this here show was Mike Stoops' Sooner D, pitching its first shutout in 3 years. OU fantastic at all positions all night long.
Defensively, it's one of the better games that we've had in a long time, where all the assignments, the communication, it was as clean and sharp as maybe any we've had.
I was happy for our guys, and just our execution, and just more explosive, more aggressive in certain situations, and get our speed and athleticism on the field.
Physicality. I was impressed with our physicality, and I was impressed with our consistency. It wasn't getting 2 shutouts and then coming back and they scoring on us. We were consistent the whole way.
It is a confidence boost, and for us to be able to go out there and do what we did coming off of the loss last season is an amazing feeling.
Oh, this thing gets real next week. OU opening Big 12 play, hosting West Virginia. Of course, the Mountaineers needing a late TD to hold off little old William and Mary yesterday. Kickoff Saturday, 6 o'clock. We've got more sports after this.